Hey guys, Stu here. Just basically want to make a video, or start making a few videos of me kind of reliving my youth, or when I was in the army, which is about 15 years ago when I first went in there, and just basically thing that got me like interested in it was like started looking on YouTube and stuff, and like kind of got into a bit of bug out bags and what have you, and I was watching like various clips and stuff of bug out bags, and I just kind of went from there. I was going to go down the route of making a bug out bag, but I thought, what's the point of making a bug out bag when I can have a camping bag with kind of the same sort of like roll in it, I mean, obviously you still need somewhere to sleep or whatever, or you just have your necessities in there of whatever it is that you might need. I have for the last couple of months I've been kind of saving and stuff, and putting together a camping bag and stroke bug out bag, and yeah, I'll do a video next of what it is. Okay. Right, hey guys, I'm back again. Right, yeah, I've just basically done a whole review of this. It's just took me an hour, and well, half hour, and I've got my light on my phone, so obviously you can see because it's pitch black outside now. The reflectors have all been bloody blinding the thing, so I've had to stick some. It's kind of just buggered up the recording really, so I've had to do it all again. Just stuck some masking tape over there quick. But yeah, anyway, right guys, carrying on. This is my Bergen. It's a 120 litre Airliner Mountain Sport. You can see that. I mean, it is, it's pretty cheap, but I mean, it was £26, something like that, and it's pretty decent backpack. Seems to be alright. There's no rips or tears in it yet, from the amount of stuff that I've got in there. But it's pretty good. I don't know what all these little lights are that keep flying by, but we've just got some sort of aliens or something in here. Nothing's really in the room. Bit strange. Anyway, moving on. Right, as you can see, I've got my tarp stroke basher. Obviously if you're in the UK it'd be a basher, a basher. This is just kind of like the paper tarpy DPM coloured one. I've just put a band around it to keep it all together. This is 3 meters by 2. It's quite big. I think it's 3 meters by 2. Yeah, pretty sure it was. But yeah, it's quite big. It's big enough for what I need. It's only going to be me out. So this is my ground sheet. This is 6 foot by 4 foot. Plenty big enough for me, just to keep my kit on there as well. Like I say, just a ground sheet. So yeah, my loot. Right, on to first side pouch. Get this open with my hand. Hold on. Right, in here, I mean, this it is pretty decent. I mean, you get all this mesh down the side. You fit things in there. Obviously, with obviously everything I've got in the pockets, it's kind of limiting on what you can put in there. But I mean, if you didn't put such big bulky things in the side pockets, then I'd imagine you'd be able to stick a bottle or something in there of Coke or whatever else. But yeah, anyway, in here I've got a white illumination stick, glow stick. Weighs next to nothing, just for at night really, when reading or whatever. I have a lighter, obviously, so I can get in there to the Hexiblock and light it without having to fuck around with matches and what have you. Yeah, some people might criticise that, but I don't care. It's my bag, nobody else's. I went with the mess tin. Obviously, from my army days, kind of prefer, things like this rather than bowls and whatever else that other people have on YouTube. I've gone with the Hexi stove. I just think this is sorry about all the glare in the camera. It's just where the light's on. I think this is an awesome bit of kit. Like I say, one tablet burned for about 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops, and it's just a quality piece of kit. It takes like to boil your water, it takes about 5 minutes. I mean, then you still got the heat that's producing off the rest of it for the next 10 minutes. And it's just it's a good bit of kit. And obviously people take out burnt gas stoves and stuff. I'm not criticising anything like anybody else does, but I just prefer these. I have used it. I did go for a long bike ride the other week and ended up in some woods. Took a tin of cooked breakfast as well with me, and had that whilst I was out, which was pretty good. There is a part on top that you can open it all up and then stick that on top, and then you can stick your aluminium cup inside, so you can boil some tea or whatever else, coffee or whatever. There's 6 Hexi blocks left in there, which obviously I'll use up at some point. I've got a pack of 24. You can just see that 24 solid fuel tablets. Just spares really to go with the Hexi stove. Knife, fork and spoon. Everybody needs a knife, fork and spoon. Everybody knows what one is. Also got fire lighter, fire starter. Everybody knows what they do. Got some fuel there, which obviously goes in the lighter. Got a pack of matches, waterproof matches with striker as well. Everybody knows what they do. Obviously the mess tin itself. But yeah, that's basically it for my cooking stuff. Like I say, just kind of reliving my army days really, and kind of getting the things from army day. Obviously Hexi stove and mess tins. I kind of went with one mess tin in here as well, because obviously you get a 2-pack. That is the smaller of the 2 out of the mess tins, and kind of just gone with one mess tin in here really, because just to save a little on weight. I don't think I'd really use the second tin, so I'd kind of it's just kind of making yourself wash up more really, I think. Obviously when water's not a luxury, and you're kind of limited on it or whatever, then you don't really want to cart as much around as that you would. Anyway, a couple more glow sticks. Have this here. Sure, everybody's seen one of these. It's a wood cutting tool. This cost me £6 on eBay. But since obviously I bought this, I went in Wilkinson's the other weekend. I see in there they do one for about £3–4. So I was kind of gutted on that. Could have saved myself a couple of quid and got some other random piece of bollocks. But yeah, seen on YouTube that people really rate these cutting tools rather than the steel kind of like saw wire stuff. So kind of thought, get myself one of them. It's lightweight, it doesn't weigh much anyway. So, but yeah, moving on. Got tent pegs, obviously for the basher on top, and ground sheet. Stick them over there. Here I've got a wind-up torch. Obviously, don't take no batteries, so just in case, an emergency. I've also got these cool little things called what are they called? Magic eyelets, something like that. Could be wrong, but yeah, basically to get my hold my tarp up in the middle, because obviously there's no hooks or stringy bits or anything like that. This will clip on to obviously I know this is a ground sheet, but I'm just demonstrating. It'll clip on, and then I'll be able to pull up the centre, so obviously I've kind of got like a bit of a teepee going on, and then obviously water can just drain straight off rather than gathering in the middle and yeah, obviously getting wet during the night then, 'cause, you know, I'll end up caving in on me at some point. But yeah, these are quite cool. I think it was about £4 on eBay. Yeah, you know, you get 4 in a pack, but you know, not too much money. And if you've got tarps and stuff, and you do, you know, bungee cord your basher up or tarp, then these things might be cool, especially if they got the crappy, like plasticky tarp stroke basher that I've got. But yeah, in here I've got numerous things. I've got batteries, got a charger there for the iPhone, just all sorts of different things really. My iPod, my Samsung mobile that I've got as well. Just it's like a little connector really. That's got about 5 different like ends on it really. I've got an extra pair of headphones in there as well, just in case I break the ones that I normally take. And I have a ball of string. Can't really see that all that well on there. Yeah, the light's just beaming off of it, but you can kind of see it. But yeah, I've got string now. I mean, use string for anything really. I mean, you know, a bit of Concord around. Because me and my mates have been on about going camping. You know, a bit of Concord around your like location of where we are, so everybody can feel during the night. You know, yeah, various things really. You know, you make little snares or whatever out of it, or little traps, or you know, just there really. You know, tie a bit up and hang your clothes on it to dry if you needed to, but it doesn't weigh anything. So a bunch of batteries there. Can't remember if I said anything about them now, but that's just basically power up my my headlamp that I've got in another compartment, and this little charger thing as well, which takes 4 batteries, so it kind of eats them really, but you know, it's there for charging my phone up just in case you have emergencies. But yeah, that's it for that pocket. Moving on to this front pocket. This is quite a big front pocket. This is probably say it's about 7 litres, something like that, maybe 10. Could be 10. Yeah, maybe about 10 litres. Got another glow stick. That's what, 4 glow sticks now. Got 50 foot of paracord. Never know when you might need paracord, bootlaces or time things. You know, just there really. Yeah. A pair of sunglasses in a box and don't break. You know, need sunglasses. Also got kind of like a fishing hat, DPM coloured, obviously. You know, keep your face away from the sun. Excuse me. Everybody needs a hat. You know, make it blend in with the surroundings. Right, for this is, you can't really see it on there because of the light, but this is a pack of wet wipes. Basically, you know, I kind of went with these instead of toilet roll, just purely down to the fact that you know, everybody to their own really, and you know, for anybody that's not really used a wet wipe on your arse, I suggest you go try. And yeah, it's like rubbing your paper with gold. Yeah, you know, it's pretty lightweight, so yeah, I don't care. It's alright, it's cool. Oat for wiping your bum. That's it for that compartment. On the top there is a pocket on the top of the actual Bergen itself, the backpack. In here I have a pair of binoculars, binos. These are 10 by 25, I believe. You know, just in case I want to see something. Yeah, but yeah, just a box standard pair. I have an emergency whistle. This comes with a thermometer, a compass. There is a torch on there. If you can see, it's quite bright as well. Yeah, it's also got in there a magnifying glass and a like little mirror, like inside on the other side. It's quite loud. Yeah, it has some like some really kind of, it's not so much cheap, but you know, some paracordy stuff on there as well. So if you did need it, it's meant to be like a survival whistle. So you know, it's only a few quid from Hong Kong. So you know, it's all right. It'll do. If I ever get into shit or something, you know, I've got a whistle there to blow. Everybody needs a whistle. Got an emergency space blanket. Never know when you might need one of them. It's just there purely for emergencies, really. Also, to go with emergency poncho. Like I say, just emergencies, really. Never know when you might need it. Yeah, all my clothes might get damp and wet, and I might be in a situation where you know I really need these, and yeah, just emergencies, really. Also got my headlamp there. It's quite bright. It cost me £1 in the pound shop, obviously £1, and you know it is quite a bright, you know, like headlamp, you know, for the price. Also got a strobe on there as well. Only downside is it takes 3 AAA batteries, but obviously that's why I've got so much in that pack down there. But you know, it'll do for now. Because I'm going to use it much anyway, because night time you want to be all inconspicuous and kind of blend into your surroundings. In here also I've got a thermal hat. Obviously night time you lose a lot of heat through your head, so you know, just kind of keep your head warm, really. Pair of gloves, nothing special about them, just a pair of gloves, not fingerless or anything like that. Full range. Right, that's it for that pocket. Right, so now we're going to go inside the backpack. Like I say, it says 120 litres. It's quite big. I was kind of gutted the fact that they're normally on backpacks, they've normally got a pocket on the inside here as well, but ain't got one in there, which I was kind of gutted about. But you know, win some you lose some, I suppose. Right, anyway, moving on. I have a water bottle attached to a belt. Obviously that'll be around my waist. I have actually ordered off eBay a dual utility pouch, because I'm trying to lose a bit of weight in the backpack at the moment, just purely so then it's not so much on my back. 'Cause, I mean, it's weighing quite a bit at the moment. I couldn't tell you like off my head what it is, but you know, obviously from sticking it on my back, it's, you know, just feels quite heavy. But obviously when I was in the army, I just remember most of your things was around your waist on your webbing, and I kind of want to stick a couple of pouches on there. I don't want to go getting a full like yoke and you know everything else and sticking me you know, shovel on here as well and what have you. I just kind of wanted a couple of pouches so I could stick maybe my mess tin, which would cancel out a bit of weight in there, and you know, just a couple of other bits, really. You know, nothing major. Just so it's like a little bit of weight off there. But I've also got like another little pouch coming, which I'm going to stick on this side, which I'm going to stick a torch in and what have you. I haven't got it with me at the moment. It's in the other room. But yeah, you know. Yeah, back to the water bottle anyway. It is full at the moment because I kind of wanted to see what all the weight was going to be like once I've got all the water in there and whatever else. This is a US 1 litre water bottle. You know, I prefer these more than the 58 pattern British Army water bottle. You know, I just prefer the shape of them and stuff. You know, just kind of a bit more, yeah, to look at rather than a big black thing that's shit. In there also is the aluminium cup that obviously you can use on your Hexi stove, wherever that's gone there. You can use that in the actual Hexi stove as well. Yeah, you can boil your brews up in there or whatever. You know, at least it's all there then. In the front pocket here, I've got another fire lighter, fire starter. Everybody knows how to use one. But yeah, that's really it for that. You know, it's quite nice padding on here as well. Yeah, it's really good. Just clips on with the clips. Yeah, pretty good. Right, I stuck in my water as well that I kind of thought I was going to take with me. I mean, in all fairness, I mean, I'm only thinking of going for like a day or two at the most. I mean, I haven't got any filters or anything like that before people start saying. But I mean, there's probably about 2.5 litres there. I mean, probably not, I'm not trying to bullshit other people or anything, but like obviously when I was in the army, it's like you'd have your water bottle, you'd fill your water bottle up daily, whenever the canteens, when obviously the big drums was there, so you'd never be without water as such. But obviously going into the woods or whatever, you might be limited to water. So I mean, is this going to be enough? Is that going to be fine? Is that too much? Or somebody drop a comment about that or whatever. That'd be good. But obviously it's a bit short at the moment. But doesn't matter about that. But yeah, it's kind of like me average kind of that I want to take. But yeah, like I say, somebody drop a line if that is a bit too much, or if I mean, at the end of me like getting picked up by my missus or whatever to come home, I can pretty much dump a load of this water anyway to walk a mile back through the woods to where she picks me up, so that ain't a problem. But obviously the next thing that kind of is my weight issue is my food. Now obviously if I'm going for like a day or 2 days, I know I've got tins here, but I ain't a great lover of like all the dry food, bags and whatever that you can get that you just add water to or whatever it is. I'm just not a great lover of them. I'd rather have big chunky sausage and stuff that I can boil up in my mess tin. Obviously here I've got breakfast in the morning. I've got a dinner there. I've also got a tea. Got plenty of brews in there, coffees and highlights, and got boiled sweets in there for stuff to suck on. Got Snicker there, that's high of calories. Got cough sweets in there as well. Got lollipops to suck on just in case. I've also got these cereal bars in there, just in case I get peckish. Like I say, if anybody's got some ideas about this sort of thing, then like I say, this is my first kit that I've kind of stuck together. So if anybody's got any ways of me cutting down on the weight or something. I mean, I also thought about sticking these in sealable bags, like obviously the morning that I'd go. Obviously they'd be all right for about 24 hours, I'd imagine anyway, like in a sealable bag. But yeah, just kind of thought gets rid of the tins then. But somebody else has got a different opinion on that, then just let me know. Please say I'm not carrying around shitloads of weight. I mean, that there probably weighs about 1.5 kilos, something like that. So I mean, with all the water there as well as that, you're probably looking at about 3 kilos there, possibly a little bit more. But anyway, moving on. In here also got a spare pair of socks, wool socks, obviously so you don't get blisters. I'll also be wearing a pair of these when I go as well. Have a roll mat just to keep me insulated from the ground. It's just full size, it hasn't been cut down. Yeah, everybody knows what a roll mat does. I've got a DPM coloured t-shirt in here. I've also got one on. These are cotton, but if I'm quite honest, I don't really care. I mean, like I say, my missus will be dropping me off anyway, so I'm picking me up, so it's not as if I've really got to walk far. If my t-shirt that I'm wearing at the time gets a bit sweaty, then I can always just take that off, stick this new one on, and then let the other one dry overnight or whatever. all being well, it's not raining, obviously. But moving on, I got a Shimog. I think everybody should have one of these. These are, great bit of kit. We had these in, had this in the army. Yeah, you can use this for multiple things. You can use it for a sling. Obviously, you can use it around your head to keep your head from the sun. You can use it as a scarf. You can use it as filtering water because it is quite thick. This bandage around your arm, a sling. You can just use it for multiple things. It's a full size one as well. It's not a knockoff version, alright. But yeah, I think everybody should have one of them. I mean, most people pack bandanas, but I didn't really want to go with a bandana. I thought that'd do. Yeah. Moving on to the next thing. Oh, hold on. Also got towel as well. I mean, this is a quite big towel. When I say big, it's about a medium-sized towel. Obviously for hygiene and stuff. Having to wash and stuff in the mornings. Wiping your face if you get sweaty. It's just there really. But yeah, I've got bungee cords. I've got 6 there for my tarp, which is down there. Obviously wrapping around trees and whatever. I know obviously I could use paracord to save on weight, but I don't know. Kind of just old habit really from the army. Just like bungee cords. They are the 30 inch ones, so quite long. Yeah. Right, next thing out here, I have a folding shovel. Obviously this does take up a bit of weight in there. I mean, these are quite heavy. I mean, people probably know that anyway, but yeah, it's like you got to take a shovel with you. I mean, the ground might be all crappy and leavy and stuff. I mean, you don't really want to get your hands down on there, so get a shovel out and just flick them all away with it really. I mean, it's got the tree cutting edge on there as well that you can see. It's quite sharp. Yeah. Fingers. Yeah, that's that. Moving on, this is the luxury side of things. I have a camping pillow. This was £3 in Sports and Soccer in the UK, and it's not massive or anything. I mean, if I'm honest, I ain't going to take it out the little sleeve that it comes in. Probably just going to use it, as it is, because I like my pillow to be kind of puffed up and stuff. So that's big enough for my head to go on. Ain't going to fall off of there. If it does, then it does, doesn't it? You're asleep anyway. So, but yeah, that's just my little luxury side of it. I think last but not least, I have my sleeping bag. For some reason, I don't really know why it's showing up green on there, but it's actually black. It might even be like a dark green. I don't know. But it does. I mean, it doesn't really justify it much on here, but it is quite compact down, like once it's all compressed in there. But it is a 2 to 3 season sleeping bag. It's a I don't know if you can see that, a Gellert sleeping bag. It does go down to, I don't know if you can see that. Nah. Oh, you might just be. I think it's just coming in. Goes down to 4.4 for your limit of, well, minus 4.4 degrees. Obviously, comfort zone is 1.3 degrees. So I mean, probably take it down to. I mean, I did sleep. I live in a high-rise block, and I slept with the windows open, like my front room with it, and yeah, I was fine all night. I mean, I was naked as well, so I mean, obviously out in the wild you'd be clothed anyway. I mean, if it did get cooler, obviously you'd just whack on a few more layers of clothes. Probably another t-shirt. I've got a SAS smock up there as well, which I'll come to. But just various varieties. I mean, if it was going to be, I'd check the weather before I went out anyway. If it was going to be cold, then I'll probably end up taking a few more bits of clothing out there with me anyway. But this is a really warm sleeping bag. Yeah, I mean it's only two to 3 seasons, and it's not extreme or anything, but it is really hot. It's really a warm sleeping bag. Yeah, that was a good buy. It was only £15 on eBay. So anybody looking for them, it's a Gelert, G-E-L-E-R-T, outdoor since 1975. This is the Freedom 250. But yeah, good sleeping bag. But yeah, the Bergen itself is, like I say, it's 120 litres. It's a Airline Mountain Sport. It's like a kind of like a khaki colour with kind of like this brown stuff. I mean, it's pretty much just the same as like a DPM colour, but obviously without the black on it as well. But just kind of wanted to go kind of coloured for the army sort of thing, just so I can blend in with the environment. There we go again with them bloody things. But yeah, when I'd be going out there, I will be wearing Army DPM bottoms, obviously a t-shirt as well, that's the DPM coloured. Like I say, I've got the SAS windproof smock as well, which I'll be wearing. I think that might be about it. But yeah, if anybody has got any comments that they want to leave, please leave them. That is all my kit. And yeah, if anybody's got any comments that they want to, like leave me about the weight and stuff, like about the food and the water, then please, by all means, leave a message, just to let me know. Or if somebody thinks that I can maybe get something a bit lighter, and ditch something out of here and replace it with something else that may be lighter, that might be cheap, then let me know. Information's always a good thing. But right, anyway guys, cheers for watching. Sorry it's been so long. The next video I do will be me out and about in the woods, which will probably be in a couple of weeks time, because I've got weddings and stuff to go to next weekend. But yeah, next thing I do will probably be one night stay in the woods. Probably won't do anything longer than that, because I've got missus and kids and stuff, and she's pregnant as well, so she'll be moaning. But yeah, anyway guys, hope you liked it. Subscribe, and sorry about all these little lights that keep flicking about. But yeah, cheers guys, thanks for watching, peace out, bye.